You know how I'm always talking about getting money out of politics? Well, the truth is, a lot of the challenges we're facing today didn't just happen overnight. Over the last 30 years, a series of political and policy decisions, many heavily influenced by money and lobbying, have reshaped our economy, our elections, and even parts of our daily lives. Let me walk you through 5 major changes that help explain how we got here. First, the assault weapons ban. From 1994 to 2004, the United States had a federal ban on certain semi-automatic assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. That law included a sunset provision, meaning it would expire unless Congress renewed it. In 2004, Congress chose not to renew the ban, and the law expired. Since then, access to these types of weapons has expanded significantly, and debates about gun violence, including school shootings, have intensified across the country. Second, Citizens United. In 2010, the U.S. Supreme Court decided the Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission case. The court ruled that corporations and outside groups could spend unlimited amounts of money on independent political spending. That decision dramatically changed campaign finance in America. Since then, billions of dollars in outside spending, often called dark money, has flowed into elections at every level. Third, the repeal of Glass-Steagall. For decades, the Glass-Steagall Act kept commercial banking and investment banking separate. In simple terms, banks that held your deposits couldn't take those funds and use them for risky investments. But in 1999, Congress passed the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, which effectively repealed key parts of Glass-Steagall and allowed those industries to merge. Many economists believe this increased financial risk and contributed to the conditions that led to the 2008 financial crisis. Fourth, media consolidation. In 1996, Congress passed the Telecommunications Act, which removed many limits on how many radio and television stations one company could own. Before that, there were tighter restrictions designed to protect local ownership and competition. After the law passed, media companies rapidly consolidated, and today a small number of corporations control a large share of the nation's major media outlets. And fifth, food labeling and processing rules. In the early 2000s, a processed beef product, sometimes referred to as lean, finely textured beef, or what critics call pink slime, became widely used in ground beef products. Over time, labeling and regulatory rules around how this product is classified and disclosed have changed. Critics argue these changes reduce transparency for consumers about what exactly is in their food. Now, you may agree or disagree with some of these policies, and that's okay. But together, they show something important. When powerful interests spend millions of dollars influencing policy, those decisions can shape our economy, our safety, our information systems, and even the food on our tables. That's why elections matter. That's why we have to stay informed. And that's why we must hold our leaders accountable. I'm Kilgo, husband, father of 6, small business owner, and Muskegon City Commissioner. I'm running for Michigan State Senate in District 32 because I believe government should work for people, not just for money and special interests. Learn more about the campaign at jkilgo.com. And remember, you